Hello students, welcome to the lecture on promotion, and after the lecture we will be able to learn the following objectives. Discuss the meaning and the importance of advertising in marketing promotion, explain the types of advertising in marketing promotion, understand media decision in marketing promotion, understand promotion mix, discuss the marketing appeals and tactics, explain the promotional vehicles, discuss interactive advertising formats in marketing promotion, explain new marketing models, define the direct marketing and sales promotion. Let us begin with an introduction to promotion. The good product with better distribution and affordable price will fail if its attributes are not communicated to target audience. Marketers should understand how shall company develop and channelize the communication in an effective way. The communication is defined as any act by which one person gives to or receives from another person information about the person's needs, desires, perceptions, knowledge or affective states. Communication may be intentional or unintentional, may involve conventional or unconventional signals, may take linguistic or non-linguistic forms, and may occur through spoken or other modes. The definition provides the general view of all types of communication. The definition can be interpreted in the marketing as follows. Marketing communication is the process of providing the information to the consumers about the marketing mix. The meaning of the word advertising in previous century was limited only to give notice of, but in modern world it is used in specific commercial form. So advertising means to inform the public about the item or the quality and the price and motivate the public to invest money to help increase the sales of commodity. In other words, it is a pictorial salesmanship presented through printed or written words. The word advertising can be defined in this manner. In the words of Jones, advertising is a sort of machine-made mass production method of selling which supplements the voice and the personality of the individual salesman, much as in manufacturing the machine supplements the hands of the craftsman. According to John Shubin, advertising is the art of disseminating marketing information through various media of communication at the expense of the company for the purpose of increasing or maintaining effective demand. According to Starch, advertising may be defined as the presentation of a proposition, usually in print, to the people in such a way that they may be induced to act upon it. In the words of William J. Stanton, advertising consists of all the activities in presenting to a group a non-personal, visual, openly sponsored message regarding a product, service or idea. According to Dr. Burden, advertisement includes those activities by which visual or oral messages are addressed to the public for purpose of informing them either to any merchandise, to act, to incline favorably towards ideas, institution or the persons featured. Advertising management begins from the market research phase. At this point, the data produced by the marketing research is used to identify what types of advertising would be adequate for the specific product. Gone are the days when there was only print and television advertising. It was available to the manufacturers. These days, apart from print and television, radio, mobile and internet are also available as advertising media. Advertising management process in fact helps in defining the outline of the media campaign and in deciding which type of advertising would be used before the launch of the product. If you wish to make the advertising effective, always remember to include it from the market research time. Market research will help to identify the niche segment of the population to which the product or the service has to be targeted from a large population. It will also identify why the niche segment would opt for the product or the service. This information will serve as a guideline for the preparation of advertising campaigns. Once the niche segments are identified and the determination of what types of advertising will be used is done, then the advertising management focuses on creating the specifics for the overall advertising campaign. Advertisements are important for standardized products, products that are aimed at the large markets, products that have easily communicated features, products low in price, products sold through independent channel members and or are new. The role of people designing the advertising campaign is crucial to its success. They have been trained by seasoned professionals who provide the training in the specific field. Designing an advertising campaign is no small a task, and to understand the consumer behavior from the data collected from the market research is a very important aspect of the campaign. A whole lot of creativity and inspiration is required to launch an adequate advertising campaign. In addition, the management skills come into play when the work has to be done keeping the big picture in mind. The types of advertising. The advertising objectives largely determine which of the two basic types of advertising to use, product or institutional. Institutional advertising. Its objective is to develop goodwill for a company rather than just sell a specific product. Its objective is to improve the advertiser's image, reputation and relations with the various groups the company deals with. This includes not only end users and distributors but also the suppliers, the shareholders, the employees and the general public. Institutional advertising focuses on the name and the prestige of a company. Product advertising. Its objective is to try to sell a product. It may be aimed at the end user or at potential representatives and distributors. Product advertising may be further classified as pioneering, competitive and reminder advertising. Pioneering advertising. It tries to develop primary demand, that is demand for a product category rather than a specific brand. It is needed in the early stages of the adoption process to inform potential customers about a new product. Competitive advertising. It tries to develop selective demand for a specific manufacturer's product rather than a product category. Innovating company is usually forced into competitive advertising as the product life cycle moves along. Reminder advertising. It tries to keep the product's name before the public. It is useful when the product has achieved market domination. Here the advertiser may use soft sell ads that just mention or show the name as a reminder. Reminder advertising may be thought of as a maintenance for a product with the leadership position in the market. Decision media. Marketing management should determine the objectives of advertisement in the initial phase of the program. The objectives of advertisements are to provide the information about the advertisements and to create awareness about the product. Highlight the uniqueness of the company's products over the competitors, reminding about the product and facilitating the thinking about the product. Determining the advertisement budget. We will discuss the factors that influence the advertisement budget decisions. The product stage in the product life cycle. In the introduction stage of product life cycle, company spends more money on consumer to inform about the product and to create the awareness. The market share of the company. If the share of the company is high, it tries to defend by heavy advertisement, and if it is low and market is attractive, organizations promote company's product heavily. Developing advertisement strategy. Advertisement strategy depends on two important factors. They are developing messages and choosing proper media. Message development. Message should be developed only after preparing the complete target profile. Understand what interests target customers. Message should answer the objectives of the program. It should be simple and should be understood by everybody. Use more interactive communication tools. Selecting advertising media. Assess how many target customers should view the communication message. Evaluating advertising. Communication department is interested in identifying whether the message given is effectively reaching the consumer and inducing them to purchase the product. Therefore, they critically evaluate the advertisements through various methods. Characteristics of major media. There are the following characteristics of media as broadcast media, radio. It provides up-to-date information, reaches the local audience effectively. After FM revolution, this is one of the fastest growing media. Television. It is an expensive medium. Products can be well explained and demonstrated. It provides a wide geographic coverage. Image creation is difficult in this medium because of spontaneity. Wide number of media vehicle creates the problem for media planners. Print media. Newspapers. It continues to dominate the local markets. Retail and classified advertisements are key. Important advantages include flexibility and community prestige. Newspapers offer powerful merchandising services like promotional and research support. Magazines. It is divided into two broad categories of consumer magazines and business magazines. These categories are also subdivided into monthly publications and weekly publications. Specialty advertisements can be promoted through this media. Outdoor advertising, it includes the billboards, painted bulletins or displays and electric boards. The oldest and the simplest media business. It is effective in the high traffic areas. Environmentalists oppose this type of advertisement. Online advertising contains characteristics of both print and broadcast media. It enhances two-way communications and encourages audience participation. Example of this media is email.
Since the dawn of humanity, we have used tools to communicate. Over time, these tools have become more complex, like in 2700 BC when the Egyptians started using pictures to represent sounds, This later came to be known as the alphabet. Every time a new discovery is made, it changes the way that we live. But there's always some people who struggle to adapt. Like when radios
Look, here is the new Band-Aid plastic strip with new Super
were
Stick.
replaced by televisions.
Look, here is the new Band-Aid plastic strip with new Super Stick.
At first, we didn't realize TV's potential. But one day, it dawned on us. TV's a new kind of communication, one driven by images. And the use of images changed everything. Then along came this thing called the internet. At first it was just email and banner ads, but then it evolved into something much bigger. Just think about it. We used to come home to watch TV, but now we watch TV on the internet. And not just that, we search on the internet. We read blogs on the internet. We upload pictures to the internet. We update our status on the internet. We share our lives and our experiences on the internet with the world. We're not on the internet as passive observers. We're on the internet to have a shared experience. So why do we keep using outdated tools designed for TV to reach an interactive audience on the internet? If history has taught us anything, it's new technology demands a new way to communicate. What could this look like? Well, let's say you have a brilliant idea, and instead of creating an image-based video designed for TV, you create a video designed for this new technology, a video that creates a shared experience, a video that educates and enlightens. And this part is key. You see, you can put your video online and a few people will find it. But let's say your video helps someone discover something important. Let's say your video helps someone see something differently. Why is this significant? Well, let's take a look. When something like a video helps us think differently, we change. Sometimes in small ways like deciding to use a new web application. Sometimes in big ways like discovering a new cause that gives us purpose in our lives. But every time this switch happens, we feel compelled to pass this experience on to others. And the internet is designed to share experiences. And as it gets shared, it helps other people create epiphanies, who in turn share it, who in turn have epiphanies. We've learned that this new way to communicate taps into these shared epiphanies. There's an emerging style of video made to be viral. It helps you discover new things. It creates an experience and a paradigm shift together. In a word, it creates an epiphany.
Epiphany.
People seek out, remember, share new epiphanies. So why not create a video that has an epiphany that can be shared, or what we call an epiphio? So you can keep trying to use yesterday's methods, or you can use a tool built for the internet, a tool designed to be discovered and shared. What's the untold epiphany that inspires your project? Because epiphios, just like the one you're watching right now, brings your message to life each time it unlocks a new mind.
Promotion mix. Promotion is an important part of marketing mix of a business enterprise. Once a product is developed, its price is determined. The next problem comes to its sale, that is creating the demand for the product. It requires promotional activities. The activities are techniques which brings the special characteristics of the product and of the producer to the knowledge of prospective customers. Promotion is a process of communication involving information, persuasion and influence. The term selling is often used synonymously with promotion, but promotion is wider than selling. Selling is concerned only with the transfer of title in goods to the purchaser, whereas promotion includes techniques stimulating demand. Did you know that in June 1836, French newspaper La Presse was the first to include paid advertising in its pages, allowing it to lower its price, extend its readership, and increase its profitability, and the formula was soon copied by all titles. The elements of promotion mix. There are 4 elements of promotion mix. Advertising. Advertising is a non-personal presentation of goods, services, or idea. In advertising, existing and prospective customers are communicated the message through impersonal media like radio, TV, newspapers, and magazines. It involves transmission of standard message simultaneously to a large number of people. The message transmitted is known as advertising. Personal selling. Personal selling is the process of assisting and persuading the existing and prospective buyer to buy the goods or the services in person. It involves direct and personal contact of the seller or his representative with the buyer. Publicity. Publicity is a non-personal, non-paid stimulation of demand of the product or the services or business unit by planning commercially significant news about the services of the business unit, by planning commercially significant news about in the print media, or by obtaining a favorable presentation of it upon radio, television, or stage. Sales promotion. Sales promotion consists of all activities other than advertising, personal selling, and publicity which help in promoting sales of the product. Such activities are non-repetitive and one-time offers. In other words, sales promotion include those marketing activities other than personal selling, advertising, and publicity that stimulate consumer purchasing and dealer effectiveness. Marketing appeals and tactics. Marketing appeals is full-service marketing and advertising firm from marketing plans to broadcast, advertising, production. Marketing appeals can bring the project to the finish line or winner. Marketing appeals. Motivational researchers tell us there are 12 basic human desires that are essential to all selling, whether selling face-to-face or in advertisements. Most marketing communications appeal to one or more of these desires. And the more appeals you can work into an ad without overreaching and overwhelming and overselling and alienating, the more attractive it might be. Security. We all have a need to feel secure. We buy a home for security, we put money into a savings account, contribute to pension funds, and buy insurance for security. Possessions. We like to buy and own things. Some people might consider possession as a measure of personal worth. Imitate others. We buy many things just because we see others buying them. We do not like to be different. It is one of the strongest appeals. Good health. We spend a lot of money on products and services to satisfy a desire for good health. Sexual and romantic drives. Many personal grooming products, how-to books, and services are sold with these appeals in mind. Sales tactics. Once you have won a customer's attention, and then comes the challenge of completing an informed sale. Communications may match and mix 6 basic tactics to sell a product or a service or a message. The straight sell. A clear, simple presentation of the product or the service. Benefits. Do you need this? We have it. Billboards do this well because they need to sell quickly. The educational. For example, explaining how a car's braking system works or offering a detailed schematics of a product. The testimonial. A credible endorser such as a celebrity or a hidden camera interview or notice or an award. The humorous attracts, entertains, holds, and sells the audience. If you can make them laugh, they are going to like you, at least better than if you poke them. The dramatization, a demonstration of the product or the service or the message in action. The artistic, the use of creative imagery or music to attract the audience while subtly promoting the advertising message. Did you know that the first acknowledged advertising agency was established by William Taylor in 1786? Promotional vehicle. A promotional vehicle is a car, truck, or SUV with purpose-designed adhesive vinyl graphics applied to its exterior, promoting a business or one of its products or services. The graphics may be a full wrap, the whole vehicle is covered, or a decal wrap, as decals are applied to body panels, or a window wrap, decals are applied to the side and the rear windows. The types of business that operate promotional vehicles include radio stations, beer companies, car dealers, and upmarket pubs, clubs, and restaurants, to name but a few. A vehicle is mobile, so it can take you advertising places. Both drivers and pedestrians will notice the advertising when the vehicle is parked as well as when it's on the move. Direct marketing. Direct marketing is any unsolicited contact your business makes with existing or potential customers in order to generate sales or raise awareness. For many businesses, it is by far the most cost-effective form of marketing. From direct mail and leaflet drops to telemarketing and email marketing, it allows you to target customers with greater accuracy than any other method. However, careful preparation of direct marketing campaigns is essential if you are to make the most of your investments, get the response rates you want, and ensure you do not contact individuals who have decided they do not want to receive direct marketing mailings. This guide sets out the different types of direct marketing and outlines the advantages and disadvantages of each. It gives details of current legislation and industry best practice and tells you where to get more help and information on both.
Digital technology has given businesses a range of new channels through which to reach their customers, from email to social media and beyond. These digital channels have grown so quickly that many expected them to become the preferred choice for marketers. And yet, through it all, direct mail has retained its status as one of the most effective marketing tools available. In fact, the average response rate for direct mail is 30 times higher than it is for email, the medium that was once expected to replace it, with better response rates. Now let's look at building a successful campaign. Spending time on the basic building blocks of a direct mail campaign is crucial to success, especially when it is going to run across borders. And 80% of success depends on targeting the right people with the right offer. So there are 5 questions that are always worth asking. First, who's the target? Are they businesses or consumers? Are they male or female, young or old? Being clear about who you're selling to and asking the right questions will provide that all-important focus for every other step in the planning process. Second, what does success look like? It should be possible to summarize the outcome you want in one short sentence. Finding one clear call to action is the best way to drive that result. Including discounts or incentives are known to boost results. Third, what about the creative part? Use of color and clever folds can make an impact, while QR codes, augmented reality, or embedded audio and video can heighten curiosity. But format, size, and weight all have an influence on postage costs, and this varies in different countries. Fourth, how do I send it out? Quite simply, it's all about your data. A good quality mailing list is necessary to reach the right person at the right address. That's easier said than done. People move and change jobs, businesses shut down, and there are 200 address formats across the world to get right. With the right data, it's also possible to tailor messages to the intended recipients, and that can increase response by up to 50%. And using direct mail alongside other media channels can help to spark conversations with customers. Fifth, how do you know whether your message got through? As the saying goes, you can't manage what you can't measure. And having the capacity to handle responses, whether that is brochure requests, call center inquiries, or data capture, is vital. Direct mail doesn't have to be complicated to work. Planned well and integrated with other communications channels, it can literally help you bring your marketing message home. To find out more, visit www.ascendia.com/know-how.
Direct marketing allows you to generate a specific response from targeted groups of customers. It is a particularly useful tool for small businesses because it allows you to focus limited resources where they are most likely to produce results. It allows you to measure the success of campaigns accurately by analyzing the responses, and it also allows you to test your marketing. You can target a representative sample of your target audience and see what delivers the best response rates before developing a full campaign. A direct marketing campaign can help you to achieve the following key objectives: increasing sales to existing customers, building customer loyalty. The types of direct marketing. There are 3 main types of direct marketing, which include telemarketing. Direct marketing that involves calling people at home or work to ask for donations, an opinion, or for sales purpose. Email direct marketing. This form of direct marketing targets consumers through their email accounts. Email addresses can be harvested from websites, forums, or purchased. Some companies require you to receive announcements to use their websites. Direct mail marketing. Advertising material sent directly to home and business addresses. Other types of direct marketing include distributing flyers, door-to-door solicitations, curbside stands, fax, broadcasting, television marketing, that is infomercials, coupon ads in print media, and voicemail marketing. The process of direct marketing covers a wide range of promotional activities you may be familiar with. These include direct response adverts on television and radio, mail order catalogs, e-commerce, magazine inserts, direct mail, sometimes also referred to as junk mail, telemarketing, and so on. Did you know Lester Wunderman identified, named, and defined the term direct marketing in 1967? Now, in the end, let us summarize what we have learned in this lecture. Advertising and sales promotion techniques are indirect and non-personal, whereas personal selling or salesmanship is a direct and personal technique. Advertising is a sort of machine-made mass production method of selling which supplements the voice and the personality of the individual salesman, much as in manufacturing the machine supplements the hands of the craftsman. Institutional advertising develops goodwill for a company rather than to sell a specific product. Marketing appeals is full-service marketing and advertising firm, from marketing plans to broadcast advertising production. Personal selling is the process of assisting and persuading the existing and prospective buyer to buy the goods or services in person. It involves direct and personal contact of the seller or his representative with the buyer. Promotion is an important part of marketing mix of a business enterprise. Once a product is developed, its price is determined, the next problem comes to its sale, that is creating demand for the product.